What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking more about Battlefield 2042 because in every possible way, this thing has been a disaster so far, and it's not getting any better. And to be honest, they deserve this. They deserve this. I still haven't forgiven them for Battlefield 5. And it's not that I've ever been the biggest Battlefield player. I've always been more focused on games like Titanfall and Call of Duty and all the Nintendo games that I play. But what they did with Battlefield 5 was such a complete and total disaster. And now, with this situation with Battlefield 2042, for different reasons, people are frustrated beyond belief. And now this petition has reached 160,000 players have signed this petition wanting their money back. And you deserve every single bit of this criticism. So it's become one of the most popular and active petitions on change.org. Battlefield 2042 is having a really messy launch. Now, as it becomes clear that the fixes for Battlefield 2042 aren't coming anytime soon, more than 150,000 players have signed a change.org petition asking Electronic Arts to offer refunds to all players on all platforms. The petition, simply titled, "Allow Refund for Battlefield 2042 on All Platforms," started roughly 4 weeks ago and didn't get much attention. But in the last few weeks, thousands of players have signed on. Most likely, many of these new folks are signing the petition for refunds after EA and DICE announced a series of delays for both big and small Battlefront 2042 content updates. According to EA, 2042 won't receive any new content until summer, about 6 months after the game releases. Updates to add anything like voice chat and the scoreboard have also been delayed. As of Friday afternoon, the petition has more than 160,000 signatures, which according to change.org representatives makes it one of the biggest and most popular petitions of the year. Neither EA nor DICE have responded to the growing petition or player demands for refunds across all platforms. While Steam is reportedly offering refunds on 2042 players, folks on PlayStation and Xbox have so far unable to secure similar deals due to stricter anti-refund policies on those platforms. As we saw with the Cyberpunk 2077 fiasco last year, it's not easy to get storefronts like Xbox and PlayStation to offer refunds on digitally purchased games. This petition claims that if it hits over 50,000 signatures, the creator will contact lawyers and potentially start a class action lawsuit against EA and DICE. Kotaku contacted EA about the petition and the ongoing Battlefield 2042 situation, but didn't hear back before publication. Isn't that a shocker? Since its November release, Battlefield 2042 players have encountered numerous bugs, broken features, and other annoying problems and issues. Some of these have been fixed, only to be replaced by other problems. Meanwhile, features like voice chat remain MIA. According to the data provided by change.org, the 2042 refund petition is the third largest video game-related petition in the site's history. For those curious, here are the top 6, and goes through these with the Mortal Kombat 11, Valve, refunds for Battlefield 2042, so on and on. Continued Battlefront support. These situations can quickly spiral into toxic nightmares. Please don't use that word unironically. Even if the initial call to action seems fair, I think it's reasonable for some folks to request a refund for a live service online title if it continues to delay content and update for months. But of course, checking out some of the responses. Oh, here we go. Now this is where Kotaku gets into being stupid Kotaku. We're like, checking some of the responses. There's some toxic responses. There's some toxic words in there. Screw that. Not worried about all that. Ultimately, they deserve this criticism. And again, I know that there's a lot of reasons why people don't like Nintendo for various amount of reasons, but you know what we don't get? We don't get broken games. When Nintendo releases a game, it's generally completed and it generally runs really well. I can't even think of a game that was broken upon release for Nintendo. Yes, they have their problems, and sometimes they're aloof, but this is why I'm such a fan of them, because when I purchase a game from Nintendo, I'm getting the final product. And if they do release DLC, it's to complement the already completed game. It's not going to complete a half-made game that you sold me for full price. And we see this time and time again with all of these games. Call of Duty was just recently broken with Warzone in the update. Vanguard, I like a lot of Vanguard, but there's a lot of problems with Vanguard, no doubt about that. You saw the situation with Titanfall 2, which I get it, the player base was really low for that, but the fact that it got hacked to the point you couldn't even play it is absolutely unacceptable. And they were still selling the game. Even if they were selling the game for $5 or $10, this game was unplayable from a multiplayer standpoint. Halo Infinite, finally, I think they fixed Big Team Battle, but it took forever. Yes, that's a free-to-play game, but that's not the point. Give us completed, fixed projects. And this petition right now, I hope it continues to gain steam. I know Disparu, who's part of this team, he's a big Battlefield player, so he'll have more insight into the game from a player standpoint. But this is ridiculous. And, obviously the fans have a voice, and they're utilizing that voice, and I'm glad that they are. It's trash that Kotaku's trying to take some of the responses were just toxic. Screw that noise. The point here is that EA and DICE, they need to do better by the fans and by the customers. That's the bottom line. I don't care about a toxic response or some mean words out there. I don't care about that. Now, thank you guys for checking this video out. Of course, this is our Gaming with Geeks YouTube channel, part of Geeks and Gamers, geeksandgamers.com. We're going to be playing a lot of games over here, reporting on all the game news, so please subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Have a great day. We'll see you on geeksandgamers.com, and we will talk to you later.